Tuesday, October 3rd, 2017. Eric and I are on the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail. Originally we thought we were, but it actually started about, I don't know, quarter of a mile back maybe, something like that. I think this is stop number 1 that was on that sheet possibly. Because it was talking about the views or something. Did you not want to stop there? What are you pointing at? You can speak. It's pretty out there here, though. Yeah. Well, there's stop number 2. What was that one? I can't remember. It says a closer look. It's basically talking about, so here the immediate impression is one of tall green walls, a hopelessly tangled mess. Slowly this vegetative snarl will begin to sort itself out if you look closely. There's no telling what you'll see or hear if you remain quiet and still. And it goes on from there, but it's talking about the different plants and things like that. This is the 3rd stop on the Roaring Fork Motor Trail, or auto tour that we're doing. Beautiful. Speed limit through here. Yeah, you might want to slow down. Is it really 10? Maybe
10 miles an hour about that.
Maybe not that slow, but just be careful. Well, Grotto Falls parking lot is number 5 on the thing. That's probably what this is. Yeah.
A couple of people there, but you want to go to the bathroom while we're here?
Okay, unless you need to. Yeah, there was I guess it's still there, but I know Daddy and Granddad had talked about before about how there being like cabins and stuff up at LeConte. What is this? Because they've stayed at them before. Number 6. Hemlock.
Yeah. I bet it'd be nice to hike up there and stay over Christmas. Especially if you got some snow, considering, you know, it's like the 3rd highest mountain in the freaking park.
Yeah. We can do it sometime.
I'll have to get a lot better shape.
You and both.
Yeah. With gravity against you? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing a pretty good job of it, though.
Huh?
They're doing a pretty good job of it, though.
Yeah.
There's 8. Which was right there. Yes.
No, not that. It's talking about, it says the Roaring Fork community was settled about 160 years ago by people in search of new ground to farm. It's hard to read, this is getting dark.
Well, that didn't help.
Got you a little creek down here, honey. But anyway, it says in the 1830s and 40s, this was a frontier, the turn of the century.
Why is your side not coming on?
I don't know.
There it is.
The turn of this century found the mature little hamlet stabilized at about 24 families. This was enough to support a few small tub mills, a store, a church, and a school. The village was not a crossroads to anywhere, it was a dead end. Below lay Gatlinburg, a place unto itself. Above stood mountains whose names say something. Piney, brushy, rocky spur, scratch britches.
Scratch britches.
The stream, yeah.
How would you like to live on scratch britches?
Yeah. But there's some more information here about it too. This is number 9.
Yeah.
Number 9, where did they go? Talking about when the national park was established, the people living here had to leave. Over 2/3 of those that left the park were from Sevier County. And it goes on with more.
Jeez. See, that would be the shitty part about living in an area that's declared into a national park. They come in and go, your land is worth this, here's cash, get the hell out.
Yeah. It says a few were given lifetime leases on their homes because they were too old or too sick to move. A few others were given special permits to allow them to stay on and farm. This didn't work out very well. The people couldn't farm in the ways they had learned in childhood. They couldn't cut firewood, they couldn't hunt and fish in the hills. In short, staying on was next to impossible or not worth it, or both. It says as the store closed, others opened. The tourist industry in Gatlinburg was just beginning to grow. There were fresh opportunities to build a new life just outside the park. Motels and restaurants, riding stables, and craft shops were all new fields to plow and crops to harvest. What?
Look right over here.
Uh-huh. What is that? Gaston's Creek Trail.
Trilling Gap Trail, 2.7 miles. Ooh, down the hill we go. 10.
What? Is this person parked right here?
Yes, they are.
I don't think you're really supposed to park there, are you?
Nope, you aren't.
I want to go up there and see that, but I'm thinking there's got to be somewhere to park, but I guess not.
What's the little community looks like?
Yeah. This is stop number 10 on the Roaring Fork auto trail that we've been doing. It's historic preservation. Old fireplace. What would this have been, like an old smokehouse, or?
I don't know.
It's got that door thing on the side there. old barn. This is stop number 11 on the tour that we've been doing for the last little bit. This is the home of Ephraim Bales. From what it says here in the book that we have, he was a farmer. He and his wife Minerva and their 9 children lived crammed into this dog trot cabin, which was a bit on the small side to begin with. But their situation was not at all unusual, and individual privacy was something these people knew little about, it says. It says on down in the section here, it says the large cabin was the living area. The smaller one, which I'm assuming is that over there, was the kitchen. It says additional beds stood in the once closed-in dog trot. The only window is the small granny hole, which looks out on the family pantry, the corn crib. And there's a whole lot other really cool information that definitely want to read later. There's his wife. It said in the book that him, his wife, and their 9 children lived here. Mm-hmm. But that's pretty much what it looked like. Because, I mean, look at the picture on the... I don't think they've changed it. Well, that's the back of it, I think. I don't know, though. The chimney's on the right side over there in the picture.
Well, you're looking at the other side. Spin it around. Go to the other side and look
back.
Okay,
there's a chimney over there. Yeah. Look how tiny these doors are, or how short they are.
Yeah.
There's a fireplace there. You can't really see because it's dark out here, but...
Pig house.
Pig house? Is that what they called it?
That's what I'm calling it.
Oh, that's what you're calling it? Okay. And what was that?
Corn crib, or that was the barn.
That was the barn, but then the one in the front was the...
corn crib.
Okay. Look at this. I wonder if this rock wall was always here.
Don't know.
Looks like it might have been. Oh, that was the corn crib?
Yeah.
Huh.
The only window in the place.
Is it really? Yeah, I guess it was. Wow.
Get out of here.
It's starting to get dark, Lenny.
Yeah. Sunset was like 5 minutes ago.
Was it?
Yep. Crick.
Mm-hmm.
It's an old mill, grist mill.
Is it?
Yeah, see the sluice?
Well, I can't read it because it's dark in here, but 12 was... Oh yeah, I see that down there. The camera's picking it up or not, but... It says 12 was Alfred Reagan's place.
Oh.
Oh, it's back there. Wish I could get out, but it's almost dark.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I guess. And this was stop number 12 on the tour that we've been doing. It's Alfred Reagan's place. I'm gonna make this quick because it's almost dark and we've got to get off the auto tour before before it gets totally dark. And I'm not going to go inside of there because it's dark and it's hard to see around inside, but it looks like there's a chimney coming up through the center of the house, I think. But there's 2 doors, or 3 doors it looks like on the front. And then this is on the back side of the house. And there's actually steps leading up to it, which on the back little section that they had to the house.
So.
Yeah. Another cute little bridge.
Yeah. Once we're close.
Mm-hmm.